what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
We are the 99%. 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 So are you.
Wars overseas and occupations overseas that are killing our young people, but we do not have the money to stop foreclosures. That is a crime. That is a real crime.
All right, here we go.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is
got bailed out. We got sold out.
The banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
The banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
The banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
The banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
The banks got bailed out.
We got sold out.
Who's street?
Our street.
Who's street?
Our street.
Who's street? Who's Cumber? Who's chamber?
Our chamber.
Who's chamber?
Our chamber.
Okay, those who are going with me, that's all I'm going to say. Come over here.
Stand here in front. Yeah, we're gonna face out.
Shame on you!
Time to fire Donahue. Chamber of Commerce, shame on you. Time to fire Donahue. We're here today because Tom Donahue, the president of the Chamber of Commerce, has called for
respect our rights. That's what this is about.
Less
You do not
foreclosures.
respect
He
our
wants
rights.
more foreclosures, and that he's calling on the president to have less policies to help families in need. Legislation has been introduced calling for our houses to be sold to foreign investors, and the Chamber of Commerce, whose president is Tom Donahue, supports that legislation. He wants to throw American
This is
families
my property,
out of their
too.
houses.
I don't
Allow
own this
foreign
field.
investors to buy those
Oh, we
properties.
don't have
We
it
say,
all
shame
yet.
on you, Tom Donahue. Shame on you, Tom Donahue. Shame on you, Tom Donahue. Shame on you, Tom Donahue.
We are not a government agency.
Whoa, back up.
We're not a government
Shame on
agency.
you, Tom Donahue.
I'm just asking you to
Shame on you, Tom Donahue.
Well,
nice enough, am I right?
Shame on
You picking at him again, you picking me
We want
out.
to end foreclosures, end evictions, and put families back into houses. We have empty houses in this country, and families are being kicked out onto the streets. It's time to end that. It's human needs, not corporate greed. Human needs, not corporate greed.
Shut the door.
Human needs, not corporate greed. 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 Human needs, not corporate greed.
Human needs, not corporate greed.
Human needs, not corporate greed. Human needs, not corporate greed. Human needs, not corporate greed. Human needs, not corporate greed. Human needs, not corporate greed. Human needs, not corporate greed. So we say people, not profits. End foreclosure now.
People,
sucking this country dry and are taking trillions from the pockets of hard-working Americans, putting people out of work, putting people out of their houses, and are taking those trillions and putting them into the pockets of multinational corporations that are bleeding this country dry and are also waging war for profit overseas. This has got to stop. This is what this Chamber of Commerce represents, and many people do not realize it. That is a secret hidden from the American people, but we are here to expose that secret. Inside this building are offices for lobbyists for all these major multinational corporations that are bleeding this country and the world to death. This must stop, and that is why we are here. And that is why we represent the 99%. And you all out there are part of this 99%. Thank you for being in solidarity with us. We know you're out there.
Last winter, I was in Indianapolis, Indiana. There was about 13 people with froze to death outside because they had no houses. And that's this government's fault. Nobody should have to freeze to death on the streets of any city, town in America. It's shameful. It is terrible. It's just wrong. And our government, the corporate greed, are getting richer. And our folks are starving out here, freezing out here in the wintertime. And I'm not going to take it no more.
Right. We're not going to take it anymore.
We ain't going to take it no more.
I'm going to bring up Cliff now.
I have a question for Mr. Donahue. I have a question for President Obama. What about the American vets? You promised me last year no vet will be left behind. You said we will have homes. The short-term remedy is 5-year wait. 5-year wait for what? You put me on the line constantly to fight for this country and what we believed in. That so-called democracy is a farce. We are the 99%. We are tired. We are not taking it anymore. It is time for you to come out and answer the questions. Why are we still here waiting for homes? Why are you still having homes, summer homes, vacation homes? I can't even afford a tent. It's time for you to answer the questions. Let's hear it for democracy, the new democracy, the 99%.
So we have 3 simple demands. We want to stop foreclosures, we want to end evictions, and we want families put into vacant homes. It's that simple. We have the solution. So wherever you are, if you're seeing me in this video, it's time for you to demand an end to foreclosures. Go to your banks and tell them, no more foreclosures. Go to homes that are being evicted and tell them, these families will not be evicted. Go to vacant homes and occupy them. Put people into vacant buildings. Occupy vacant buildings. This is our solution. I'm going to bring up Lenny.
What does it say on these banners up above us here? It says jobs. It says jobs. We came here weeks ago to ask, why are there no jobs? Here's why there's no jobs. Because this is the place where leaders of industry come to be instructed by the United States Chamber of Commerce as to how to outsource our jobs to other countries. That's what this building is being used for, to ruin our country. This is the company, this Chamber of Commerce, that influenced the legislation at the Supreme Court so that corporations can be considered people and buy our elections. They have hijacked our democracy. These people are criminals. There should be bars in front of these buildings.
Lock
them up. Lock them up. Lock them up.
Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up! Lock them up!
mortgage on her home. She was paying her mortgage payment online. She misentered the number of the amount of money, and so she paid the incorrect amount. When she realized it and contacted the bank to correct it, they would not allow her to correct it, and they started foreclosure proceedings on her house. Boo! This is what corporate America does to people. To them, people are not worthwhile, they're not valuable. They want these homes, they want to sell them off to foreign investors, they want to gamble on these bad loans that they gave. They gamble against them and make money by gambling on bad loans. This is corruption. This is wrong. It's criminal. And we need to end it now. That's why we're here to say we're not going to accept this anymore. No more. Not in our name anymore, because we are the 99%. 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 We are the 99%.